I've made it my life's work to study world-class dentists. Naren, you know that to be true, correct?
Yes, yes.
I've been very privileged to meet many, many, many world-class dentists in my career. I've made it my life's work to study those. And there is one common denominator without exception. Now, you always have to be careful when you use absolutes, right, Naren? Like always or never,
Yes.
because rarely is something always, and rarely is something never. But in this case, I can say it very confidently through my own personal experience. I have yet to meet a world class dentist who wasn't totally passionate about ongoing continuing education at every stage of their career. In other words, it wasn't something like, okay, got there, I'm done. No, they're always, even in the sunset season of their career, they're out taking a massive amount of courses because they want to learn more. There is truly a passion evident among world class dentists to embrace the concept of they simply want to be better tomorrow than they are today. And that's been my mantra throughout my life. And it might be useful to have you adopt that for your mantra as well. All right, let's talk about some of these communities in no particular order. One of the communities I love and have a lot of experience with on the coaching side, but also through Paul and Tim's personal experience, is the AGD, the Academy of General Dentistry. And the Academy of General Dentistry offers you a credentialing opportunity. You can become a fellow. You can earn a fellowship in the Academy of General Dentistry. That's the first level of credentialing. Or you can become a master. You can earn a mastership. Now, I don't believe that the public recognizes those credentials very well. FAGD or MAGD. The public doesn't really know what that means. We can tell the public, we can tell our patients what that is. Imagine a team member saying something like this, Naren. You're the patient in the practice. Naren, do you know that Dr. Paul is a very accomplished dentist? He's earned a mastership in the Academy of General Dentistry. Um, Very few dentists have achieved that level of recognition. Now, you may not know what that means, but instantly, what are you going to think as a patient hearing that message? What are you going to think?
I think, like, I mean, I'm a fan of Dr. Cialdini, so I'm going to go back to this idea of authority, right? Somebody who is really qualified. I think what I'm going to think is I'm in good hands because
Now,
he
you
has.
actually took too many words there, Naren. What we're going to think is, wow. And you have no idea what it means, but you're going to say, wow. Now,
Yes.
something you are credentialed in. What does this have to do with Google? Having an MAGD or an FAGD behind your name. What does that have to do with
Okay.
your Google results?
Yeah, you're throwing me a easy,
I'm
easy
giving you a
ball.
16 foot, I'm giving you a 16 inch softball, and I'm lobbing it up. If you don't hit it, you're going to be demoted. What does that mean?
Yeah. So Google has something called Google Eat, and for
It's an
E
acronym,
for
EAT.
EAT, and it affects specific industries, healthcare being one of them. And the reason is Google wants to make sure the information in these industries are accurate because there are implications. So E stands for expertise, A stands for authority, and T for trust. So E for expertise means Google wants to make sure the content on that particular page is written or linked to somebody who is qualified. So let's say, I have a website, I'm not a dentist, and I say certain things about crowns. Google will not rank me because it, it knows that I'm not a dentist and I cannot say that I'm a dentist. So if a dentist writes that page or it's associated with that page, he would have a bio that clearly states, here is my name, this is the university I went to, here are my qualifications, here are the academies I'm part of. So if you embed that bio on every single page the way Google wants you to, you're going to get a brownie point for Google Eat, which means there's more likely you're going to rank because
You're
Google
down on page
sees you
one.
as an expert.
And in our about the doctor bio for Dr. Paul and Dr. Tim, it's Dr. Paul Nielsen, DDS, MAGD, and it's Dr. Timothy Schmidt, DMD, uh, also MAGD, and that helps us be ranked more likely on page one. All right. I
Yes.
also love the AACD, the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry. If you're interested in anything in cosmetic dentistry, AACD they're your people, man. They're your people. And I would encourage all of our listeners to work on becoming accredited. Now, any of you can become members. That's a nice start. go to their annual meeting, but work on becoming accredited. Again, the public doesn't know what it means to be accredited by the AACD, but imagine if we tell them, Naren, our doctor has become accredited by the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry. That means he has very specific training and expertise in the world of cosmetic dentistry. And he is one of a very few number of dentists nationwide that have earned that credential. But again, you could put an accredited member of the AACD, part of your credentialing on your website. AOSH, AAOSH, the American Academy for Oral Systemic Health. If you're interested in how the mouth is connected to your overall health, there's your club right there, AAOSH. It's a newer association, but it is packed with science and packed with awesome information about how your mouth is connected to your overall health, something that I believe our patients are deeply interested in these days.